Here's the princess and the puppies. What are you doing? What's up, Genghis? Huh? What's up, baby? So he's going through a growth spurt. Gotta be, because his one ear got floppy again. He's growing like a weed. Unbelievable. Watching these guys grow. I mean, look how big they are, even compared to Hella already. And they're not even 5 months old yet. So that is just, that's just amazing. I think the boys are going to be quite large. Quite large. And Kali's not going to be no slouch either. She's going to be a good sized dog too. All right, enough about the dogs. I want to know. So we're gonna do a talk. We're gonna be talking. We're gonna talk about Israel. So Sunday, Easter Sunday, 8 C-117A transport aircraft flew out of Germany, landed in Israel, and that unofficially is like 25 flights that have, oh my God, these freaking bugs are starting now. This is why I gotta walk around, guys, because the bugs get so bad. If I stop, they're all around my head. But anyway, there's been unofficially 25 of these flights that have gone into Israel. All right, I'm gonna walk this way because that way I'm kind of like walking into the wind a little, and then the bugs don't get me as much. So, rearming Israel, preparing Israel. So there's talks where the Americans are talking about, oh yeah, that breeze, walking into the breeze definitely helps with the bugs. They're relentless, I'm telling you. It's just that time of year, and I don't have my head net on yet, so that's my own fault too. But anyway, Israel's talking about a limited strike on nuclear facilities in Iran as a deterrent, where the U.S. is talking diplomacy. Now, is it really diplomacy? Is that really what they want? I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to wait and see. It's a kind of a wait and see game. But in the meantime, we are quietly reloading Israel, bringing them what they need to do what they need to do with. And I want you guys to remember something. Remember when the whole thing with the Gaza Strip was like still, and really what's changed over there, realistically, with that situation? Not a whole lot, but you're not hearing a whole lot about it anymore. Because of the whole situation with the hostage release, and no more hostages are being released right now, and you have Israel is doing what Israel needs to do in the West Bank. So you're having all those things happening. Hey, Caesar. Hi, baby. He is such a pretty boy. Yes, you are. So you're seeing that stuff's all going on, but you're not hearing about that like we were hearing about it day after day after day before, okay? It's changed now. You're not hearing about the senators and the congressmen up in arms about, $1 trillion deals to send Israel arms. You're not hearing about that anymore. But those things are happening, folks. You're not going to hear about it in the local papers because they don't want you to know. Okay, but those are interesting things that are happening. We are reloading Israel. Israel used a lot of armament in the situation all around with the different countries that it was going after, from Syria to, in Lebanon, with the Gaza Strip, the Houthi rebels, all of that, in Yemen. So we're reloading them. We're making sure Israel can do what Israel needs to do. And I'm all for that. Please don't even think that I'm not. I am absolutely all for that. But I think it's funny, I find it amusing that you had certain senators, certain congressmen all up in arms and saying, oh, well, we need to halt exports of military armament to Israel. And if you remember at the time when that was being talked about, what did I say then? I said that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. We're not going to stop arming Israel for several reasons. Number one, that's a huge cash cow, folks. Big business is making a lot of money. War generates a lot of money. So, you know, there's that aspect of it. And number two, you know, even when we've had lame duck presidents, well, lame duck president's a different term. That means they can't be reelected. But when we've had lame presidents, like the last one that we had, you know, even though they were weak, we still took care of Israel. Even though they played their little games and did all the stuff that they were doing and saying, didn't matter, we still took care of Israel in that situation, which we should have. Okay, so let's not even, you know, but now we have a strong president, and very quietly, you know, it may not seem quietly because those records of the flights are, you know, they can be tracked, but they're not being talked about a lot. You're not hearing about it in the local media. You're not hearing about it, you know, all over the place like you think that you would, right? So is Israel getting ready to gear up to go after Iran? You never know. They've talked about it, and who's going to help them? We're always going to help them. That's just a fact. That's been going on for a very, very long time. So, it's very interesting. The whole situation is I got an itch in the center of my back, and I got to scratch it on a post. So I'm going to walk over here. Sorry. I'm like a big bear. I'll use a corner of a post to scratch an itch. Oh yeah, there we go. When you can't reach something, man, that just is maddening. And it's itchy. So I will show you, shirts off. It's gorgeous out. Beautiful, beautiful day. Light breeze, not a whole lot. So that's a good thing as well. But yeah, it just, Andy, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Did you know, first of all, that we were slowly rearming Israel? That these flights were flying into Israel, and they continue to fly into Israel, like I said. At the very least, 25 so far. So, you know, 8 over Easter Sunday. So that's very interesting, I think. You know, so definitely want to hear your feedback on this. I want to hear what you guys have to say. In the meantime, I will continue and always will continue to encourage you to get ready as much as you can, because we never know. We never know what's going to happen, and we really need to be proactive about things and be ready as we can be, because you just don't know what could happen. You just don't know. So, very interesting stuff all the way around. Alright guys, well I'm going to jump off and I'm going to end this video. I will see you on the next one. Pay attention, boys and girls. Interesting times we live in. I will talk to you all later. Pepper Nurse 1, out for now.